FIFA 18 career mode, we have a lot of things going on this. We have sold Batshuayi for 30 million, 12 million in for Baba, and we have an interesting offer for Willian from Bayern Munich. The offer is 32.9 million. Now, I say it's interesting because in the last episode we did say that we were looking to bring in another right midfielder or winger, and we already have Pedro and Willian. Now, to get the new player in, we do need to generate some money, but we also need to create some space in the squad. So potentially, we sell him if they want 50 million as the transfer sum. They are compromising to 41.4 million. I'm going to do my tactic from before, and I'm going to say 49 million down from 50 million, because they've already gone up quite a lot. They are willing to pay the 49 million pounds for Willian. So whilst I don't necessarily want to sell him, 50 million or 49 million plus the 30 from Batshuayi and the 12 from Baba, we have 92 million to spend again. And as I say that, Willian is 28 and he's a right winger. And we're getting 50 million for him. We have 92 million to spend. Plus a little bit, and depending if we sell anybody else. Now, Gareth Bale is worth value 60 million. If I click on him and shortlist him and go into my hub, we will see that we might have to offer between 81 and 122 million for him. And currently, our budget is 53 million. Now, with the 50 in from Willian, we will be up to 100 million. However, as I have done in previous years in FIFA, signing a younger player for a lot of money and trying to improve them and sell them on for an even bigger sum of money is more of what I'm about, so I might try and sign Dybala. We are going into the game against Atletico Madrid. We've changed a few of the players around. We've got Courtois, Azpilicueta, David Luiz, Rudiger, Alaba, Fabregas, Kante, Pedro, Hazard, Morata and Belotti. And David Luiz has been sent off in the 28th minute. Pedro scored though in the 40th minute. Fabregas has scored another. What team have they got out? They've got Vassallo, they've got Werner in goal, Savic, Hernandez, Luiz, Koke, Fernandez, Thomas Partey, Carrasco, Vieto and Gamero. And Gamero scores in the 78th, 9th minute. But we win 2-1, having gone down to 10 men in the 28th minute because of David Luiz. I don't think that's too bad. We now have 2 days to sign another striker because Batshuayi has gone. And I remember that we could go after Gareth Bale, but we do need another striker. Now, we could do 2 players 50 million each instead of just one massive player, because Dybala would be nice, but we do need a striker and a right winger if Willian is to go. So we need to think that through instead of just going at it ham and trying to get anybody.
6.5 hours later.
A player I am looking at to replace Willian is Malcolm, because he can actually play up front or on the right wing, and it means that he won't be as expensive as a Bale, and it means that we might be able to sign Pulisic as well. Now, I've started to scout him, but I do know that he is about 80, 81 rated because of how well he played last year, and just I think I played somebody that had him on like a personal game of Ultimate Team private game, and so I'm going to try and sign Malcolm. As for a transfer fee for Malcolm, I think we're going to have to go for 20 million. Maybe more, but I'm going to start that as a baseline. Luckily, they didn't run out the room. They actually want 37.8 million. I'm going to see if we can go down to 25 million. 25 million is the offer I'm going to do. I'm going to hold to skip. They put it up. 37.9. They said 37.8. I'm going to say 29 million because we did sell Batshuayi for 30 million. So I'm going to say 29, no sell-on clause, because then they get all of it instead of having to give me money. I mean, us give them money if we sell him on. They said they'll consider the offer for Malcolm, but bye for now. I'm going to sim over to the PSG game and see if they have reconsidered. They've had a think about our offer of 30 million. They've pushed it up again to 39 million. So I can't keep going up in small increments. So I'm going to do 32 million. And I'm going to do a 5% sell-on clause. Similar to what their first offer was, and we'll see what they say. And they say, no subtitles. Was that an accept? Yes, it was an accept. What happened to the subtitles then? I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we have agreed terms. A little bit more than I wanted to pay, 32 million. But we got rid of 2 players for more than that, of Baba and of Batshuayi. So I'm going to negotiate with Malcolm for his contract. In terms of his wages and signing on bonus, I'm going to say 60 grand, 750 grand instead of 1,078,000 a week. His appearances, I'm just going to give him what he wants because I'm going to play more than 10 times anyway, and that can be something that he can work towards. Apparently the offer is disappointing, no longer interested in joining the clubs. Let's try again. That was disappointing, but our scout has come back with Pulisic, so that means we're going to try and sign him instead of Malcolm, and if Malcolm comes back with a nice offer, maybe we'll get both of them. It looks like we won't even have to pay that much for him. It says we might have to offer between 13.8 and 19.7 million to have a chance at this deal. I'm going to go straight in at 18 million and see if they accept. As I said, I'm going to go straight in with 18 million and see what they say. So straight away, 18 million, hold to skip. They want 24.5. So I'm going to counter that with 19.8 million. They want 21. Again, I'm going to counter that with 20 million. Exactly. And they say they will accept. So we can offer Christian Pulisic a contract. And I am happy to go straight away into that deal and see if we can sign him. They wanted us to determine how much he gets paid, so I'm going to pretty much double his wages from 27,000 to 54,000, signing on bonus of $1 million, and I'm going to submit and see what they say. That's fair, they're very happy with that. 5-year deal, 54 grand a week, that's pretty good for an 18-year-old, and quite cheap, 20 million for him. As we see, we have Pulisic in the squad, in the club. I'm going to put him straight on the bench, ready for the first game. With all that transfer activity, it is sometimes difficult to remember that we do actually have some games to play, and this is the final of the preseason tournament. I'm going to stay on world class just for now, and if we win this game again, like I said, 5 games and we will increase the difficulty if it's too easy. And this is the second of those 5 games, so we'll see how we do. And we are off against PSG. Let's see if we can rip them apart like we did Bayern Munich and try and win the tournament. Can we get a first ball straight through to Morata, straight from there, and we get a corner straight away. Hazard with the corner whips it in. Can we get a header on it? We can. It's hit their defender. PSG with a short corner here by the looks of it. So I need to get someone out. Willian, get out to him. Can you get the tackle? Brilliant, Willian. Now into the sun, into the brightness. Look at the difference in the colour there. And I like that, how they've worked that out. It's a nice effect there. Into Willian again from Belotti. Willian's gone the whole length of the pitch. He's going to cut inside. Plays it in to Hazard, who's going to finesse it straight at the keeper. Hazard, do better than that. Belotti's there, gives the ball to Morata, who cuts inside and he shoots. And he's placed it into the top corner. Wonderful play again from Bakayoko to Belotti, into Belotti from Morata. And back again in there. Bakayoko, Belotti, Morata. Finish, top corner. Neymar has it down this left-hand side. He's trying to work his way inside. Gives it to Verratti. Back out to Neymar. Back to Verratti. And he shoots. Courtois saves. And Cavani follows up and misses. Bakayoko's with him. Plays it back to Morata. He's successful getting the ball back. But he gets pushed off by Eric Dier. Who, I guess, has moved to PSG. Okay then. Half-time in the cup final, they have had more shots than we have. 2 of them have been from free kicks that they've missed completely, and 2 of them have been on target. They've been saved by Courtois. We've had 3 shots, 3 on target, and scored 1. PSG have won a corner here, and we'll see how they do from it. It's taken in, and it's a shorter one to the edge of the area, and none of my players read it, and I've given away a penalty. Bakayoko gives the penalty away. Neymar has the chance to score from here. And I like that zooming out there. It's actually showing the players on the edge of the box. He's going to go left. And Courtois saves. I don't know how I guessed these penalties. I did it a lot last year in FIFA. I saved probably about 10 penalties that I gave away. It keeps us in the games if I manage to save them. Pulisic is one-on-one. Can he get past the defender? He can. Shoots across the keeper and it's saved. Corner in from Pedro again. Can we hit somebody's head? We've got nobody there. Ready for it. Azpilicueta's there. Can he cross it in? Is anybody there? Martinez is there. Fabregas is there. Can he shoot again? And it's wide. Martinez plays in Belotti. Can he stretch to it? And he hits it straight at the keeper. Oh no, and that's Azpilicueta giving another penalty away. Right, this is a different penalty taker. Cavani. I'm going to go right though. Can he? What's he doing there? Oh, he's gone left. It's disappointing to concede that late penalty. 2 of their shots have come from penalty, so they've really only had 7 shots, and I've had 15. I know a lot have been from quite far out, but if you look at the ones on target, I should really be ahead. I don't see the point of really changing these because the main attribute I like to see is that they actually have a good penalty taking attribute and not necessarily just their finishing. I don't know whether the target is on or not because I pushed the up arrow a couple of times, so I'm not sure which one it is, and it is on. So we're just going to use it and take a penalty. Smashed by Alaba, and that is 1-0. Cavani's already gone left in this game. Is he going to do a weird run-up like he did it earlier? If he is, I might try and just stay in the middle. And he's going to go... Oh, he went left again. Fabregas now with the penalty. I'm going to go straight down the middle. See if the goalkeeper dives out of the way. Fabregas scores. Pastore's turn. And I can never tell. I'm going to go central. No, oh, he's gone left. Just calm little finish. Belotti's turn. Can he score for us? On the right-hand side, he can. Places it nicely. And it's basically just going to be if I can save one of these. Di Maria, he's left-footed. I'm going to go right. And he's missed. He's hit the crossbar. Azpilicueta now. Where do I go? Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Let's go left. Into the top corner if we can. Azpilicueta. Look at that for a penalty. Top corner. Never saving that keeper. Can Courtois stop the Englishman, Eric Dier, from scoring? It is a penalty. Eric Dier. Nope, he scores. Pedro with the last penalty. I'm going to go this right-hand side. I know I should turn off the aim assist, but that is the penalty that wins the competition for Chelsea. That is a cup win, and I got A+, so I don't know what that is. Win a penalty shootout without missing. That is an achievement. That's a pretty good one. I like that. Now, we have won this game on penalties, albeit, but I don't care. Now, something I did notice in the penalty shootout, though, they've gone for the ABAB system, not the ABBA system, which is kind of interesting because they've added some things in and not added others. There we are, confirmation of our win of the Asian Elite Cup. That is one trophy already won for Chelsea. Can we beat Arsenal in the Community Shield and make it 2? I know they're technically pre-season trophies, but if we want to try and win every final we're in this year on this season, then we have to start with the winning of the pre-season ones. We have signed Christian Pulisic this episode. We've won a trophy, and we got turned down by Malcolm, who I'm going to try and sign in the next episode. However, I am going to finish the video there. So if you liked it, please give it a like. If you loved it, please consider to subscribe. Comment below for any suggestions, and peace.